Hello Libra, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your New Year's inspiration, tarot, and oracle messages for starting January 2023, and this is for about the next 30 days. Your first card out here from the spirit of the animals is the butterfly and rebirth. Awesome. Perfect. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Yes, every part. All right, beautiful messages. All right, so let's go over here to the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. Whoa. Let's shuffle that back in. So let's see what we have for most important situation for Libra for the start of the new year. And then we'll get an inspiration and challenges card and an outcome card. And we'll go from there. What do we have for Libra? Oops, check that out. I'm just going to take them. My rule is whichever one lands on the top is the first card. You got the 10 of water, family, love, and blessings. What a beautiful way to start off the new year. If you're not feeling this energy right now, it's coming your way. Beautiful. Family, love, blessings. This could be your animal family. This could be your work family. It could be your blood relatives. Whoever you see as family. It could be roommates. There's happiness and joy here. So I feel like if you're experiencing this now, it's going to grow. If you're not, the energies are coming in for you. And we have another Cups card, 3 of water. So the 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Beautiful. Gemini just got this. Celebration, community, and friendship. So this is in your inspirations position here and challenges. Okay, so maybe you're not believing that this joy is coming your way, but it is. And it does involve somebody else, 1 or 2 other people. Okay, for your outcome position, beautiful, we have the High Priestess, intuition, wisdom, and patience. Okay, so you know something. You are wise deep down. It's like you know something, but you might have been trying to shut this out. Maybe you're still trying to shut it out. But once you start tuning in to what you feel to be what you feel to be right, what you feel to know is actually going on, or something about yourself, a situation, you're going to be very confident in this knowledge. And it might not be something you need to share or should share with others at this time. Okay, so let's go over to the Rider Tarot. What else do we have for Libra? We're clarifying the 10 of water, 3 of water, and High Priestess. Did I say Gemini? This is for Libra. Libra. You might want to check the Gemini reading too, because you both got the 3 of Cups. Okay, what else for Libra? Okay, clarifying the 10 of water. We have the 9 of Swords. I was kind of feeling this sadness energy for some of you. Some of you may be worrying about something that you feel like you need to solve, but you just can't. Something you wish to be different, or you're afraid something that you don't want to happen is about to happen. It's keeping you up at night, or you're not sleeping restfully. I'm gonna clarify those after I pull the rest of these. 3 of water, and we have that with the 8 of Swords. So this is another thing, like you don't want to see something. And look, we have the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. They're both covering their faces, but they're doing this to themselves. He's got his head in his hands. She put the blindfolds on her. No one did that to her, okay? Like she did it to herself. So it's like there's something you don't want to see, or there's something you're afraid you will see that you don't want to be the case. Okay, so with the 8 of Swords clarifying the 3 of water, I think once you take the blindfold off, once you see that you're the only one holding yourself back, you're going to open yourself up to healthy connections with others. I feel like there's other people, 1 or 2 other people who are like, hey, Libra, finally, like I've been wanting to see you. I've been wanting to say hi to you. Where have you been? And you're happy to reconnect with this person, and it's very healthy for you. The High Priestess is being clarified by the 2 of Swords. Lots of blindfolds in these clarifying cards. So see, in the 2 of Swords, he's blindfolded. He also did that to himself. There's a choice to make, a choice that this person has been putting off. So Libra, maybe you've been putting off a choice, but your intuition is telling you the best thing to do. It's just that for some reason, and I'm not sure why yet, but for some reason you've been afraid to look at this, but it's not as bad as you think. And it may not be this like scary, awful situation that you've conjured up in your mind. It might not even be the case at all. And if you look behind this person, the water is shallow. He could just kind of, step on those rocks and get to where he wants to go on the other side there. It's like there's no alligators in that pond. Okay? It's like something like that. I'm just saying that metaphorically, okay? If you live near water where there's alligators, I don't recommend going in it, okay? You get my point. For the first 3 readings that I did, I only did 2 rows, but with Gemini, I felt like I wanted to do a 3rd row, so I'm going to do a 3rd row for you too. Libra, I'm just feeling like this is where the energies want to go right now. All right. All right, what else for Libra? All right, these air sign messages have been like, I wouldn't say deeper, but more involved. All right, what else for Libra? We're clarifying the 10 of water with the 9 of swords, 3 of water with the 8 of swords, and the High Priestess with the 2 of swords. This is very interesting, and there's such a rebirth here too with that butterfly card. This is about reinventing yourself, yes. And that card also says, be open to the rewards of change. Yeah. So it's time to, open your eyes here. We got 2 pop-outs here. So the 10 of Cups, 9 of Swords is being clarified by Temperance. So there could be a Sagittarius in your life or in your chart, but not necessarily. Sorry if that's going blurry. I think I may have to reset this. Let's try again. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so there could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, but I'm not sure. Only you can know that. This could be just the energy of needing to balance your worries with what's real. Do you really need to worry about this stuff? I'm going to go deeper here. 3 of water and 8 of swords is being clarified by the Ace of Cups. There's love for some of you coming in. 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups, there's love. I think some of you are afraid. Maybe you're really wanting to be with a certain person. You're afraid to let them know you're attracted to them. You're afraid of being rejected. But it's time to open up and reach out to them. You may be pleasantly surprised. The High Priestess and the 2 of Swords is being clarified by the Strength card. So this is possible Leo energy for some of you. It is Leo energy. There could be a Leo in your life possibly, but not necessarily. You have the strength. It's like ripping off the Band-Aid. You can do this, Libra. You've done it before. You've done daredevil things before. Ripping off this Band-Aid might seem like you're being a daredevil, but you're going to be so happy. And see how she's taming the lion. The lion's not going to hurt her. She's putting her hands right in the lion's mouth. Who would do that? And I was also talking about those alligators. There's no alligators in that metaphoric pond, right? It's there's really, I would almost say, nothing to be afraid of. Let's go back now. I want to go back now. Most important situation for this time period, we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, happiness and joy. Your challenges could be, I wouldn't say shutting this out, but not believing that it's there and not stepping forward toward this. Some of you may be wanting to reach toward someone in love, but you're afraid. And if this is someone you're already connected to, maybe there's been a lull in your relationship. And you want to reconnect, you want to refine that love, and that love is still there. I think that some of you may be afraid, like we see in the 9 of Swords, that it's over, okay? And it's time to cooperate with this person. It's time to temper your feelings, your frustrations. Don't create something awful that doesn't even exist. Okay, it's important to communicate with the other person, whether this is in love or in the workplace, whatever's most meaningful to you right now. Take what resonates, of course. For your inspirations, there is definitely a reason to celebrate. Okay, celebration, community, friendships. I think you're challenging yourself because you're afraid. You're afraid to unblock yourself. You're afraid to see what's out there. You're afraid of rejection. But there's not rejection. Where you are rejected, see that as a blessing. That means that's not for you. That situation or that person is not for you, whether you're looking for a job or a new friend or someone to date. Where you're running into a brick wall, that's not the way to go. The way to go is where there's flow here. Okay, you're going to find the right connections. And for some of you, there's love. feel like some of you are blocking yourself from love. Okay, so let your inspiration be to let the joy in, let the connection in, let communications with others in, people that you feel like there's flow with. Okay, for your outcome position, we have the High Priestess, intuition, wisdom, and patience. Some of you may need to practice patience, but some of you have taken that to the extreme with the Two of Swords, like you've been waiting too long to make this decision, and it's time. And this decision is very personal. It has to do with yourself. You may be feeling like it has to do with someone else so strongly, and that's why you've been afraid to look at your options. But when you realize it's time to do what's best for you, when your intuition tells you what's best for you, then everything will fall into place. Let's look at these together, the Two of Swords and strength. You have the strength, Libra, and I feel like you know that you have the strength. It's time to rip off that band-aid, not without thinking though. Like with the Two of Swords, it's like thinking too much. So take a step back, maybe write out the pros and cons if that works for you. And I just feel like you're going to find your strength. Once you realize you need to make this decision, everything's going to flow much better for you. All right, so let's go over to the Love Angel cards and see what else we have for you, Libra. What else do we have for Libra? Yeah, Libra, it's really time to let go of some worries. Lots of things that you're worried about don't typically happen. And the good news about the Eight of Swords is that it's self-imposed restriction, which means that you're the one that has the power to unrestrict yourself, find that joy, find the healthy connections. I feel like for some of you, this is going to take cutting, one or two people off or out, or just, you quietly, step away from their energies. I feel like someone has been just not very ethical. It might be in your workplace or in your friendship group or something like that, and you don't have to deal with it. Just because like a couple other people in your friend group might tolerate this, it doesn't mean you have to. And I think you're realizing this. Sacred space, yes, find some sacred space, and this is how you'll find that your intuition is your best friend. Don't wait for someone else to bring you flowers. Say yes. Plant your own garden and decorate your own soul. Awesome. I love that. Okay. And we have confidence. Yes. Validating. The greatest thing you can give yourself is freedom from what others think. Libra, these messages are so powerful. I feel like some of you listening are smiling because it makes sense. And I hope this reading empowers you, okay? I really hope that it does. That's what I want for anybody listening. And with creation, there we go, creative Libra. Keep putting out good. It will come back to you tenfold in unexpected ways. Yes, open your heart and your mind to this. It will come back to you tenfold in unexpected ways, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.